If she don't feed you, you may have to punch her face. If she gets mouthy in the situation, pop, 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 punch her face, pop, punch her face. Door, 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 door. Pop, pop, punch her face, pop, punch her face. If she don't feed you, you may have to punch her face. If she gets mouthy in the situation, pop, 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 punch her face, pop, punch her face. Door, 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 door. Pop, pop, punch her face, pop, punch her face. Door. If she don't feed you, you may have to punch her face. If she gets mouthy in the situation, pop, 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 punch her face, pop, punch her face. Door, 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 door. Pop, pop, punch her face, pop, punch her face. Door. If she don't feed you, you may have to punch her face. If she gets mouthy in the situation, pop, 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 punch her face, pop, punch her face. Door, 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 door. Pop, pop, punch her face, pop, punch her face. Door. If she don't feed you, you may have to punch her face. If she gets mouthy in the situation, pop, 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 punch her face, pop, punch her face. Door, 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 door. Pop, pop, punch her face, pop, punch her face. Door.
Warning. The Drunken Peasants podcast is full of comedic exaggerations, independent thought, insensitivity, and other offensive content. We strongly urge all viewers and listeners to keep their brains and their skulls throughout the entire duration of this podcast. Failure to do so will result in immediate death. If you wish to support this podcast, there are several ways to do so. First, you can sign up for a free audiobook trial at audibletrial.com/drunkenpeasants. Audible is the foremost seller of audiobooks today with hundreds of thousands of titles to satisfy all manner of tastes. Second, if you shop on Amazon.com, please use the Amazon affiliate links in the description section of this video. Every purchase you make helps to support this podcast's existence. Third, please peruse our merchandise and see if any of it strikes your fancy. We sell a lot of t-shirts, so we must be doing something right. One more thing before I go. To make an official submission to the Drunken Peasants, whether it be a video for one of our segments, or fan art, or a picture of you wearing one of our shirts, or anything you think we might want to use on the show, that stuff needs to be sent to the Drunken Peasants Facebook inbox. Please do not send correspondence, as this will be deleted unread. With all that shit out of the way, it's time to begin the show.
Live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants Podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Fuck it! Hey, man. You got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What the fuck are you talking about, atheist?
It's okay.
You're nothing, TJ. You're garbage.
I just want to be light.
You're garbage, TJ.
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 292.
292.
Oh, God.
Shut up, Paul. Hey, them palindrome episodes, man.
We'll bring on our guest Bearing in a moment here. He's just getting a few things situated. That's why we started a little late. Because we were waiting for him. I mean, he is in Australia and everything, so what can you do?
Who knows?
Yeah.
It's a crazy place.
Probably eaten by a spider.
So, the last show, after we did it, actually, let me back up. I remember starting the show, and then all of a sudden I remember being like, oh my God, the show's over.
Yeah, it kind of was like, that's kind of my memory of it too. I have some little spots that I remember, but it's like insane flashbacks and none of it makes sense. Like I remember TJ saying like, eat a horse dick, Scotty. And Scotty was like, fuck you, TJ, you're the one that would actually do that. And TJ was like, fuck you, I know, but now you're the one that's going to eat. And then whatever, I don't remember what that happened.
After we did it, though, I was like, man, I don't even know if that show's watchable. But I watched it. I thought it was funny.
I haven't gone back.
Paul's fucking... Paul sounded like... And this was from a comment. I didn't come up with this. But I read in a comment that someone said Paul sounds like Robin Williams' gay brother in Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you said...
Oh my God. Somebody nailed it.
Yep.
Oh my God, the dress you're wearing is so beautiful. Oh, it's giving me the vapors. Oy vey.
I love it.
Wasn't he in Independence Day too?
Yeah, he
Listen, get out of the city, ma. There's aliens. Yeah, it sucks. My voice is fucked. It's still pretty fucked. It's better than it was yesterday, today, so it's getting better.
And Paul's all like, I won't talk for a whole day.
That's going to be tomorrow.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm not saying I'm not going to speak a single word, but I'm not going to do my typical, like, I'm talking constantly, Paul. I'm going to sit quietly for most of the fucking day.
I have a feeling. Okay, who wants to put money that Paul will talk probably about the same frequency?
I'll take that bet. Who wants to put $100 up?
Well, no, I'm not going to bet you because you have full control over the outcome.
Got it. Okay. Well, whatever. My voice won't get better if I don't do it. So
not a smart bet.
It's not a smart bet.
TJ, you seem very much farther away from the camera than normal. There you go. I don't know. All right. Man, we need that plastic to wheel around again. Damn.
Yeah, I know. Didn't seem worth it for this studio, this temporary studio.
It's true.
Setting.
So we want to remind everyone, we're still taking donations for the prize fund, the Wheel of Torture prize fund.
Pimp Monk has been talking shit.
What has he been saying, Paul?
He made a video today like, Paul Zigo's a nice guy, but I'm coming for that money. I'm going to get that money, blah, blah, blah. Doing the whole, like, that money's mine bullshit. Like, that's going to fucking change.
Did I hear correctly, too, that Repsion has agreed?
Yes, Repsion has agreed. He says his strength will be that he'll be able to take the most punishment.
Which I think is ridiculous.
Here's, so we're at, did you already donate, TJ?
I have not.
Okay.
So that is without me.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't either, so.
Have you, Scotty?
No, I'm
definitely going to.
We should all just do it in the next few days.
So that's like it's going to go up by at least $600 right there.
Yeah.
So it's going to be at 1877.
So the fact of the matter is there's a real good chance that it's going to break $2,000 before this competition.
I say let's do 3 rounds of questions. That way we can be assured that someone's going to be hurting by the end of it.
I think I've also found a buzzer system.
Yes.
So.
Well, I ordered a buzzer system.
Oh, you already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you already order one?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Well, we can try out both of them.
If one doesn't work, we could try the other.
What if they're exactly the same? That'd be hilarious.
If they're both exactly the same and they both don't work,
did yours come with any software?
No.
Mine came with like a quiz software and shit.
Oh no, mine's just a very basic buzzer system. Wow. There's like a main unit that has lights that light up.
We'll try to take a look at both of them.
You have one the one I bought, like when it goes like the first person, like it locks the other ones out. Does the one you have do that? Well, it'll like lock people out.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It only does it for the first person, and then you reset it.
Well, we'll just test them both out and see.
I'm bringing Bearing on right now.
Sweet.
Whoa. Hey, Bearing, welcome to the Drunken Peasants. How's it going?
Hey, good.
What the fuck is... Oh,
dude,
there's some crazy
Bearing
stuff.
is in a tunnel underneath.
Is there a fucking Is that why Bearing is late? Is there a hurricane in Australia?
What's going on, dude?
Holy shit. Hold on, I'm going to call you back because there's some crazy shit going on. Okay.
Holy shit.
What the hell was
that? Dude, it sounds like Bearing is in Australia. I mean, like, literally, like, that connection.
He's in the outback.
Oi.
Hopefully this will work.
From the back of a kangaroo, Bearing.
Hello.
Hey, I'm not sure what's going on, but we're getting, like, a lot of feedback from you.
Yeah, fucking
Wow, what the fuck is going on? Okay, wait.
Okay.
Something is wrong
Yeah,
with your mic.
something is very wrong right now.
Or your settings
I'm not sure.
or something. Like, check your Skype settings and make sure you have your mic, like, I don't know, selected. I'm stoned. I'm trying to help, though.
You're always fucking stoned. You guys were so fucking bent in that last fucking episode. It was funny as fuck.
It sounds like...
Oh my god!
Wow! It sounds like there's a fucking weird spirit guitar playing behind everything. When you speak, Bearing, I shit you not, you can go back and watch the show later. We can hear kind of what you're saying, but it sounds like there's somebody going.
Someone is revving a dirt bike each
No
time
idea
they
what's
speak.
going on.
Holy shit.
Oh, he hung up on us.
Oh, sorry.
I have no idea what the fuck was going on.
Welcome to Australia. We got shitty internet.
I don't think it's the internet.
They do.
I think it could be the internet.
Well, no. I think it's like.
I think it also
probably a
could be an
mic setting.
interdimensional being trying to communicate with us through music behind bearing. That was cool.
Well, this situation is just
for individual. Anyway,
unbearable.
Anyway, yeah, like the buzzer system I got was like really cheap
Stole
too.
that
It was
from
like
the chat.
it was like $150 to $170. It wasn't even like a it's not even like high end.
Yeah.
Well, we'll test out both. See which one works more reliably. And
there's one that's like see, mine isn't even wireless. Is the one you ordered wireless?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. See, this is like really basic. So
cool.
Yeah. I thought wireless just made more sense.
Oh, it does.
Because of just the fact that, like, there's so many wires to begin with. And obviously, like, we'll spend some time organizing the wires in the studio, because once we have, a permanent space that's not going to be moved around, then we can, we can actually, put these, like, wires in some sleeves and shit, dude. Not have them all over the place.
This conversation about wires, man.
Wires.
This is fucking awesome.
Well,
wires.
We were supposed to have. I don't know what's going on with that.
That seems like it's his issue. I would just say,
I don't
plow on forth, and if he gets his shit together, he can call back.
Okay.
Onward.
All right. So hopefully we can. The more money, the harder they're going to try. So just to reiterate again, click the link in the description.
There's a lot of hatred going on right now too. I mean, like I can really, I'm feeling underneath the surface. Like I've talked to Paul extensively about it, and he has already just stated that this is pretty much just a done deal. That he's going to win.
Paul needs the money.
I mean, Paul needs the money.
Everybody in this competition.
Repscon probably needs the money to feed his drug habit. Whatever.
Yeah, he's got a lot of coke to buy. Pimp Monk Mama need a house. Paul's ego needs the money too.
All noble causes.
1 hour ago, someone named Spencer Payne donated $20, and he says make Paul bleed.
Cool.
So there you go.
If I got to bleed, like if it gets up to like $2,000 or even like close to $3,000, I'll bleed for $3,000.
How much pain would it take for you to tap out?
I mean, she'd have to flay the skin off of my body. Like, I don't think that's going to happen.
No,
probably not.
Like she'd have to like do something that was like breaking the skin over and like cut me with a
Hello.
knife.
Hey. Okay. So now we can hear you.
Oh, what was happening before?
I don't know. It was
some weird shit.
It was
man.
the craziest sound.
There was some weird interference. Like we just could not. Like we could hear you just barely, and it was mainly just like feedback or something. It was weird.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I've plugged in my my emergency Blue Yeti, so it should be fine.
Cool. Yeah,
so what's up, Bearing?
Oh, but that just fucking rolled out of bed. It's fucking early here.
It's early.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's like 12:45 p.m.
That is pretty early for me.
Yeah. I was gonna like make a joke about like you get out of bed late, but then I remembered like I got up at like 3 p.m. today.
Yeah, dude, me too. I was like,
I got up earlier than 3 p.m. I was up at like 2
Oh,
p.m.,
shut up.
dude.
I was up way before you were up. You might have been awake laying in bed, but I was like up and around.
No, you weren't. I didn't see your ass.
Well, you
I was
were in
out on the
bed.
fucking porch. You were in bed. I didn't come into your bedroom.
Bullshit. I wasn't in bed. I was out here. Fucking, I didn't see
Paul
your
does
ass
not come
nowhere,
to TJ's
dude.
door every day. You're left.
full of shit.
I was down here. I was
I'm up,
fucking
TJ.
helping Chelsea make cinnamon
We're
rolls
awake.
and shit. Well, I'd really.
Do you guys all live in the
but I was
same
there.
house?
No.
Paul's staying with us right now, though.
Paul is staying with us as a guest right now. He's living in Texas right now, and he's staying here with us. And then Ben has his own house nearby.
Yeah.
We're
Where
here a
about
lot.
you guys just moved somewhere, didn't you? You just moved to fucking Seattle or something?
Yep,
Yes.
that's correct.
Yeah.
Seattle.
Very good. And was it all because of the weed, or was it something else?
Mostly because of the weed.
The weed is a big factor. I'm moving like as soon as I can make it humanly possible. I'm leaving Texas and I'm coming here. And I've been here for almost 10 days now, and that's really all it took. Like I'm just like, okay, well, my quality of life is insanely better here than it is in Texas.
Yeah.
And a lot of that has to do with access to decent weed that's legal.
Yeah.
What do you get for smoking weed in Texas? Do you get the electric chair?
I don't know.
You might
Well,
as
yeah,
well.
maybe.
Good.
But yeah,
The
so
eyes of Texas
I've heard
are upon you.
Oh God!
All the live long day.
Yeah.
We were driving through Texas one time, and there was like a billboard. It was like Texas. What was it? Like Texas justice,
Tougher than a $2 steak.
Fucking hell, that's scary.
It's like I'm pretty sure justice is supposed to be fair, not just like
Tough.
It's gotta be. We gotta fucking.
No, in Texas it has to be tough.
Yeah.
I've heard through some Australian friends that Australia has pretty bad weed, pretty much overall. Like
no. Well, I don't know. I might have only had bad weed in my life, but to me, it's not fucking bad. Let me tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
My friend Beyond Fear says that she gets bushweed. She calls it bushweed.
Bushbud.
Yeah, bushbud. Yeah.
Yeah, no, bushbud's shit wherever you get it though. Like shit you grow in your backyard's always pretty crap.
There is like good weed in Australia.
Yeah, of course it is, man. Of course it is.
Like you know what I'm talking about? Like sticky, frosty, sticky.
Yeah, like stick to your scissors. Fucking takes about 6 hours to chop up.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm glad to know that. I want to visit Australia more now. My only contact with Australia is Beyond Fear. And she talks about it like it's this fucking wasteland. She's like, Paul, there ain't no fucking McDonald's in Australia. And I'm like, what? Well, there is, but you got to drive like 15 hours into the fucking boondocks. I'm like, wow.
For fuck's sake, let me tell you, there's both McDonald's and there's fucking good weed. So, I don't know where you're getting this info from.
You've been lied to, Paul.
Oi, Paul, the weed here sucks, mate. It's like fucking like stick. It's like a stick with one leaf on it. Fucking bushweed, mate. So cool. All right, we can get good weed if we ever go to Australia, guys.
Cool.
Pro tip.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, so yeah,
Are we, sharing screens.
Yeah, we're sharing screens. I believe you can see us, right?
Yeah. I was just looking at the public page. Yeah, I can. Yep.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. So, for anyone who's not familiar with your channel, did you want to introduce yourself to the audience?
Sure. I am Bearing, and I make videos, and I put them on YouTube. Yeah, how's that?
Yeah,
brilliant.
I mean, that's as good as we would be able to do.
A very succinct explanation.
Yeah,
fantastic.
You know, I was like, oh shit, Baron's coming on the show. I'm gonna watch some of his videos before he's on here because I've never seen one, and then I never actually did. So
you've never seen one? That's awesome. Thanks, man.
I watched
I watch every one of your videos.
I want to watch. I know. I mean, like I hear good things. I want to watch them. I just fucking haven't got around to it.
Ben and I watched a couple today.
Cool.
And I have some thoughts on it. I don't know if he'd even be interested though, because today was my introduction to his channel. I don't know if he wants to hear like I'm a new guy to your channel, and here's kind of what I thought about it.
Yeah, I want to hear your thoughts for sure. Unless they're bad. If they're bad, you
attack him.
Okay, so
rip him to shreds. Rip him to shreds.
No, I'm not gonna rip him to shreds. Okay. I'm gonna say something cool. Like his music.
Suck his dick, Paul.
Ben showed me some of the music you put on SoundCloud, right?
Oh yeah.
And I listened to it, and I really he showed me 2 songs, and I totally fucking dug the songs. I'm not even joking. I told Ben, what did I tell you, Ben? I told Ben I'm gonna go download these and put them on my shit. So they're
I'll send you a copy of my album. Was it the punk music or was it just the acoustic music?
It was the acoustic stuff.
Yeah, whatever you have on SoundCloud. Acoustic. Yeah. The sun is in the sky where I'm trying to remember the lyric.
Yeah,
but it was really good. So we listened to that, and then I watched one of your videos, and I found that to be really competent, like refutation of SJW shit. But I also had this overarching feeling like, wow, this guy's music is the exact opposite of his videos.
Really?
Well, yeah, kind of. Like, your music was, like, raucous and lively and irreverent, and you were very, like, analytic. I'm not saying you're totally dry. Like, you made jokes and stuff. But, like, it seems like your personality just switches when you make music. And I think that's kind of cool, because I didn't dislike your video. But it just seems like it's a different dude.
Saying his videos are pretty boring, yeah, Paul.
It probably is somewhat.
That's not what I'm saying.
Paul was just sitting there like, oh man, this Baron shit just put me to sleep.
Whatever.
Dog.
I didn't say that.
Baron's
This is
so
TJ
bad.
saying that.
No, that is Paul.
I can't bear another second of bearing.
Oh yeah, you told me not to say that. I'm sorry, Paul. You told me not to say that.
I didn't tell you not to say anything. TJ, you're a piece of shit.
For some reason, people were talking about NoFX in the chat room, and we didn't even mention it. And that's ironic because we're going to see NoFX play tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yeah.
I've played a show. I played a show with NoFX once. It was good fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, like I liked your videos and I loved your music, and I'm gonna like listen to at least one of those songs. I really fucking was like, yep, I'll listen to this probably in my playlist once a day.
That's awesome.
The sun and the sky. What is that lyric?
Fuck, what is it? And the sky was in the. Oh, fuck, hang on. I don't even know now.
You made him forget his fucking song, Paul.
And the sea was in the sky where the sun should be. Is the lyric?
Yeah. There it is. That was a great song.
And sometimes I had it fucking in the middle, just if I'm feeling adventurous.
Fuck you, TJ.
Yeah, TJ doesn't like it when
dick.
Well, whatever, dude. You love it when Paul blows you. When he does it to anybody else, yeah, you're getting jealous. TJ's jealous.
Oh, dude, TJ's
jealousy.
Paul likes something that isn't me.
Yep. You can see it on his face. You can can see it by the way he's smirking. I see right through you, motherfucker.
You don't see nothing, man.
Yes, I do.
Dude, we determined last night that Paul would be like an amazing professional, like Hollywood kiss ass. Like,
hey, TJ.
Yeah.
Some guy had a problem with you. How do you want me to deal with it?
I don't know.
Okay, never mind. It never happened.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, DJ. You need anything? You need anything delivered? Food, weed? What do you need particularly right now?
Nothing. I'm good.
Are you serious?
I'm totally 100% good.
Not a neck rub or anything?
I don't need a single solitary service.
All right.
Nothing from you, Paul.
Press the button when you do.
No.
Nothing from you, Paul. Why don't you go talk to your new friend Bearing instead?
I threw the button in the trash, Paul.
Was Brett Kane here before I was?
No, he wasn't on here. But they're talking about him. I think he's streaming now. They like to go and like fuck with him on his streams and shit.
Someone called me TJ Smirk in there.
That's funny. TJ Smirk.
Yeah.
He's live streaming right now. Better go and check out the situation. Okay.
So did you see the episode where we took acid? Because that was pretty intense.
No, I didn't. Is that the one? Is that the last one that Brett was on?
No. Brett wasn't on it, but it was on Halloween night. We took acid, and we don't even really remember.
No, I didn't see that. I'm
Paul
going to watch
that a little
it
plastic racetrack was candy. So
yeah, that happened. And that and other insane rambling.
Hey, that little plastic-looking racetrack with all the little plastic cars going on it. That's like candy,
it's
right?
like fruit by the foot or something.
Why is it on the floor? Why is the fruit of the foot on the floor? Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it got a little weird, but it's pretty funny, I think. People have told me it's pretty funny.
Yeah, dude, I don't even remember much of it.
Like some people have done the prerequisite like, ew, it was bad. But like the overarching sentiment about it seems to be like, wow, that was funny and weird and cool, and I'm glad they did it.
I think fascinating will probably be the right word, but I will confirm that.
Yeah, maybe fascinating, maybe. Yeah,
fascinating. Scotty, your haircut looks weird, dude.
I like Scotty's haircut. Fuck you, TJ.
Oh wow.
See, Hollywood kiss ass, Paul.
Scotty's hair better than TJ.
You know what, TJ? Fuck your haircut.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to spend 20 hours a day preening that scraggly, oily mess.
Yeah.
Scotty doesn't have to fuck with his hair anymore. Fuck you, TJ.
All right.
I just said it was weird.
All right, DP Action News. Oh shit. Puking dog. Puking dog.
DP Action News.
All right.
Boom. Boom.
Let's see. We'll do this one. It's You know, we never talked about what happened after
Go fuck yourself with a cactus.
the LSD
Not you,
episode.
man. Them. What happened after?
Yeah, well, the handcuffs.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I did a Periscope like right after the show, and I was tripping balls. I was like fucked up, and I'm sitting out on the back porch with TJ, and like we're out there having insane. My Periscope has been kind of like just insane conversation, but this one was extra insane because it was everybody. It was all of us were there, and Acid was there, and like at some point Ben came out and he handcuffed me to the chair outside.
That would have been fucking scary.
Under normal circumstances on Acid that would have been scary, but like if you watch that Periscope, I'm just kind of like, oh shit, well now my life is handcuffed to this chair, I'm just gonna adjust to it.
You also said thanks for the handcuffs, I'll use them.
Yeah, I was smooth as fuck. Ben, was that not smooth as fuck?
Yeah, that was funny.
He put the handcuffs on me like, let me instill Paul with existential dread, and I was like, hey Ben, thanks for the handcuffs, I'll use them later. What a stud.
It was funny when I put the handcuffs on you because you're like, I just like really quietly like clipped the handcuffs to the chair, and then when you tried to hand me the joint, I just put them on you, and you're like, "What did you do?" That was like the first thing you said.
It's like Richard Christie.
What did you do?
Yeah.
What did you do, Howard?
Yeah.
Damn.
What did you do?
I don't know. It was great though. Like somebody took my phone at some point, and I guess some of you guys like had it for a while, and
It got passed around like a baton. Dude.
yeah, you should probably go check it out. It's up on my Periscope. Like if you want to watch the aftermath of the Drunken Peasants acid trip,
People.
that's kind of the documentary of it.
Yeah, people really liked when I fucking stole your phone and went off into the bathroom.
Yeah, see? So
Have you checked your sent messages folder?
They did. I didn't actually take a shit, but that was sitting on the toilet. So
gross.
Yeah, I remember you gave me Paul's phone. You're like, here's Paul's phone. I was like, whose phone is this? You're like, Paul. I'm like, oh, whose phone is this? Like, Paul's.
It was insane. Like I haven't gone back and watched it, but I can only imagine that it was just insane gibberish being passed around from drunken peasant to drunken peasant. So if that sounds cool to you, go look at it because that's what happened.
I'll be looking at it.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It's definitely crazy.
we worship demons on Halloween.
Oh, you know what? There was a bunch of videos we didn't get to because we were so fucked up.
Yeah.
Here, let's watch this.
Feminist. Slam poetry. Hissing, screeching, squawking.
Wow.
Fuck you to all the men. I
Oh,
am
slam
blaming
poetry's
you.
been fun.
The Bearing Edition.
Yep. All right. This is a Halloween-themed feminist slam poem. Are you ready, Scott?
I can't see what else they
Just
do to
kill
make
me.
it any more fucking scary and disgusting.
God, just fucking kill us now.
I remember being little, flipping through the pages of the Halloween circular, my fingers stained from the cheap paper, searching for a costume. I remember the boy models facing the camera head on, fists on hips. They were superheroes, were cops, were doctors.
But the girls were all sluts and whores and tramps.
Fuck yeah.
Drug addicts dying in the gutter.
This chick was
What
not.
kind of message is that how for do the you Goyles?
care about such stupid shit like this? Like, who's like looking at these things like, oh my god? Look, when I was like 5 years old and I looked at these Halloween costumes, the men were empowered and the girls were just nothing.
What's to stop her from buying a bloke one though? Buy a fucking guy one if that's what you prefer. Fuck, I don't care.
It's bullshit anyway. If you go
Yeah,
look at these
it
Halloween,
is.
it's if you go look at these girls' costumes, it's nothing like how they describe it to
And
be.
even if she's talking about advertising in general, this bitch was not alive when advertising was like that, if it ever was. When I was a kid in the 80s, I was born in 1980. I grew up with those commercials. Girls were doctors back then too, people. Like there were doctors, there were lawyers, there were girl this, girl that. Barbie was everything. Like they act like this, like it's a foreign concept that a girl is a doctor. Never. Not in your lifetime.
Yeah.
I'm older than you.
It's not the 50s. I mean, what the fuck?
Flip the page.
Those old misogynistic
I
ads are
remember the
great,
girl
though.
models turning towards the camera, hands on hips, cling, smile. They were sassy superheroes, were cutie cups, were sexy nurses, sweet like candy, waiting to be unwrapped. When I was little, I used to think it was just on Halloween.
Wait a minute.
that
Shut
the
up,
boys
TJ. I'm
got-
into this.
I was like, yeah.
Unwrap that candy.
Yeah, unwrap that special candy for Paul.
Fuck
Ooh,
yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
I think maybe it's the fedora that's making me such a neckbeard, but I'm kind of getting a boner.
to be who they wanted, and the girls got undressed. When I was little, I used to think it was just on Halloween where the boys
wow,
were.
the snap. Doesn't it sound like an army of insects is in there just making its little like weird clicky noise?
Clack, 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 clack. Zorpflube has made a contribution to the swarm. Click him. Click, 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 click.
Click they, dude. Click they. Or them.
Sorry, click they.
Or them.
Click us, because we are one.
One. We are one.
Expected to be doctors, and the girls were expected to be sexy nurses. But I know better now. I know that every day is Halloween. I know that every day I am supposed to be sexy me. I am supposed to be sexy poet,
Shut up.
sexy lady at the grocery store, sexy lady buying toilet paper.
Okay,
sexy-
This doesn't exist.
No one cares if you're fucking sexy or not, bitch. If
I
you're
don't
sexy,
care.
someone will be like, "Ooh, look, damn, look at that bitch." If you're not sexy, then they just walk right past you without even fucking having another thought about you. Who gives a shit? No one cares about your fucking existence at all.
I spent the last 8 years of my life working in a professional, like, suit and tie environment with a bunch of women, professional women. And you know what? None of them dressed sexy, and nobody cared, and nobody talked about it. They all wore suits and business skirts. They looked nice, like the guys did, and that was it. This doesn't exist. This is a fantasy in your mind. It's not like I worked at the school district. It's not like the principal of the school showed up and like, oh, I wore a bikini today, and you can see my nipples because it's kind of cold outside. That didn't exist.
I have to do this because society pressures me to be sexy. It's like, what? What world
Paul,
are
you
you
have to
living in?
you guys remember they don't need any sort of evidence. They have a gut feeling, so they just know.
This fantasy world of mine
it exists.
is breaking me apart, and you have to accept that it exists, or else I'm hurt by fuck you.
And if what you
My
were saying was
sexy
true, you'd have your
waitress,
tits
sexy
out. So
dog.
get your fucking tits out or shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Simple as that.
seriously, why are you dressed modestly? If you can't go out without your tits out, let's see some tits.
walker, sexy babysitter, sexy target, sexy. It's never good
Sexy
enough for a woman
sex.
to be a doctor, to be a lawyer, to be
It's
a
fine.
writer.
No
to
one
be...
cares. No one cares if you're any fucking thing.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, like I've had doctors treat me that were female. I wasn't like, oh my god, you know, like a fucking woman doctor. Can I get a male doctor, please? I don't trust this woman doctor here.
My GP.
I mean, like really.
My GP back in California for the last like decade or more is a woman. And you know how many times I thought about her gender while she was giving me cold medicine and shit? Zero. Never.
Have you ever? If you had to have the what's the consensus? If you had to have the fucking finger up the ass check thing, would you rather a guy doctor did it or a girl did it?
Chick, please, if you've got one.
I would tell you. I mean, like women normally have smaller fingers too.
That's what I'm thinking, Ben.
But what if you got a fucking hard on while she did it because it's a chick? That'd be
Well, yeah,
embarrassing.
because the whole prostate's down there, so you might. I've had it.
Yeah.
I've already had it.
Yeah, I've had it before.
Yeah?
And
Did
when
did a dude do it or did a chick do it?
a dude, I
Okay,
had a big Middle Eastern dude with a finger like a fucking baseball bat.
Of course you did.
He
Paul.
had a very. I'm not going to say his name. I remember it still to this day because he reamed my fucking asshole.
Have you had a colonoscopy, Paul?
Yes.
So have I. Yeah, dude.
It sucks.
Oh fuck yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, dude, it's no good.
Oh.
Paul, I had a similar experience to you with the same shit.
Wow, it sucks, doesn't it?
It was like, yeah, we have to check this now, and it's like, it's like, okay, that's horrible. That's
TJ's
horrible.
like, what are you guys complaining about?
Yeah, not for him. He must.
Yeah, that sounds hot. Now, Paul was earlier said he was getting a boner. Now I'm getting a fat fucking boner.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Big Middle Eastern finger in Paul's
wasn't even gonna say anything.
Big Middle Eastern finger.
That should be a bearded lesbian song.
Big Middle Eastern finger in Paul's asshole. Gives TJ a boner on the Peasant Show.
Sounds like a fucking song to me, dude.
I'm sorry.
Got to come up with some more verses.
Back to the video.
All right.
Oh right.
Each morning we
This.
paint our faces into Halloween masks, put on our costumes, wondering if today people will be able to recognize who we're supposed to be, who we are, and for once stop asking where the doctor is, who's representing them, who's really in charge here, sweetheart. We have been abandoned at the front of the classroom with our hands raised.
These are such inconsequential problems.
Baring, can I ask a question to you as a dude that does? Because am I wrong in assuming that your channel has a heavy focus on like anti-SJW shit?
Yeah, definitely.
So you kind of immerse yourself in this day to day on your channel. How do you how do you stay fucking sane?
You laugh at it, man. You just laugh at it.
Really? I haven't reached the point yet where I can I do laugh at it, obviously. That's what we've all been doing. But I haven't reached a point yet where I can still laugh. I can just laugh at it because I go like, there's like a small army of people out there that snap when people say stupid shit like this, and they're growing.
Yeah. No,
You know what I mean?
I think you'd end up looking at it and just thinking, fucking, that's going to make a good video, and that sort of brings a smile to your face. I don't know. I think about the fucking ad revenue. I don't know how it works.
Well, sure, yeah, of course that plays into it. I'm just asking, like, do you ever like reach a point where you're like watching your 15th fucking feminist weirdness of the day, and you're like, holy shit?
No,
does
not really.
Cthulhu ever reach out of the void and tickle you and go like, yes, Baring, this exists, and this is a part of you?
No, I think I must have a strong tolerance for horrible cringe, mate.
Sweet.
Hmm.
No, I'm serious. That's actually good armor in this society.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
I walk
absolutely.
around in horror all the time. I'm like, oh. Baring's just like, fuck it, mate. Just have a laugh. Can I get a ciggy?
Yeah, exactly.
Sweet.
Exactly like that too.
Sweet, dude.
Damn.
I like Baring. I think Baring and
Baring
I
too.
would be fucking good friends, dude.
Okay, Paul.
Oh, you hear the
Move
butt
to
hurt from
Australia,
TJ?
man.
But TJ's butt hurt.
Go move
TJ's
to
butt hurt.
Australia, Paul.
See?
You already got
coming.
the accent down.
I'm on the
anyway.
way, Baring.
Yeah.
Go be Baring's yes man.
Do
Baring
your
back,
impression of the bunyip. Do your impression of the bunyip.
Oi. Hey, everybody, I'm the fucking bunyip, and I'm in the Patreon hangout now, and guess what?
That just sounds like Paul Hogan.
Hold on, Baring. I don't like penis or vagina because I'm fucking asexual.
We have this guy that comes into our Patreon hangouts, and he's from Australia, and we call him the bunyip, and he's asexual. So yeah.
He's actually a really nice guy.
Yeah. I like
Does that
him.
mean
But
that
I fuck on him.
He doesn't fuck anything? Is that what asexual means?
Yeah, he's not really interested in sex with a dude or a chick, and he doesn't really think about them if he masturbates at all. It's kind of just like a physical release thing. That's what I understand about him.
Yeah, that's what I understand too, but I don't
So
trust them
if
asexuals.
that's
though, dude.
just to explore that for a minute, if you're asexual and jacking off is just a physical relief, does porn work? Like, if you look at
You
porn,
know what?
does it?
You know what? I've fucking confronted these asexuals before about this shit, and they've told me like, yeah, I mean, I look at porn and I jerk off at the same time, but it's you know, it's not related though.
What? How is
I'm
it
just
not
like-
related?
I'm just like, it just sounds like there's some kind of weird mental block that's not letting you properly perceive your own arousal or something.
Who knows?
I don't know, man. They just seem defective to me. We just need to get rid of them. I don't trust their sick and evil race.
Well, it sounds as if nature's going to take care of that.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna fucking just not breed and they'll just all die off.
Yeah.
Some of them even have sex though. It's like, well, I can have sex, but I'm not into sex. It's like, what?
Yeah.
I mean, I might do it for reproduction or something. It's like, okay. Please don't. Actually, maybe we need more asexuals. Maybe we need to spread that through society so that the population will decline.
Like all the dumbass people should be asexual.
Yeah, just go, well, I guess that's forced sterilization. I probably shouldn't be talking this shit.
Maybe.
But,
whatever.
Globalist teacher.
We get it.
Globalist.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
I'm against that.
We're not going to play the video because it's like 15 minutes long, but Evan LeFavor says that we're an actual prequel of Star Trek and Star Wars.
Us, like as the Drunken Peasants.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you are actually the Apostle Paul.
Who's Scotty?
Scotty and TJ are actually their bloodlines. One of their bloodlines will end up birthing James T. Kirk from Star Trek in the future.
Wow.
And I'm actually Kylo Ren, apparently.
Okay.
Cool, Kylo Ren. All
And
right.
also I'm Evan's. What did he say? I'm like his. I'm like one of his like heavenly grandsons or something.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah, I'm basically royalty.
Sweet.
At this point.
It's good that you recapped that because we might not get to it all because, like you said, this is a really long.
Yeah, I don't even have the video queued up.
Yeah, we're not going to watch it.
Oh, it's so
okay.
long.
Oh, I thought you said you were going to watch
No,
it.
because it's so
Sorry.
fucking long.
I'm high.
It's okay.
Pay no attention.
No, you're not.
Paul, I'm going to need you to stop getting high, Paul.
I'm sorry, Ben. I'll never smoke again.
All right, so what do we got? What do we got here? What's going on?
I don't know. We could play anything.
Whatever you want.
Okay. Okay, let's do this one then.
All right.
TJ's excited about this one.
Yeah, I'm so
because it's so easy, TJ.
So easy.
I wonder what I should do today. I know. I want to know what an obese high school dropout neckbeard with a micropenis has to say about race. Oh, I know what he used to say about race. I know what he said.
You're you have a micropenis, TJ.
I know. I heard
you have a micropenis, TJ.
Tiny
you have a
little
micropenis,
dick.
TJ. You have a micropenis, TJ.
I'm a
you got a micropenis.
I'm a high school dropout.
Yep.
I mean, everything he says.
You're
true.
obese.
So yeah.
Obese, high school dropout, micro penis.
I mean, it's not technically a micro penis, but it's pretty small. So yeah,
well,
I'll go with
smaller than average penis.
Yeah, small penis.
About me? About race. He called me a racist.
Yeah.
He's still talking about it.
Didn't I apologize for that and you accepted my apology?
ago.
And it's like people have seen us talk about that on your little podcast you used to have before it imploded. Remember that?
See if old TJ has evolved over the past year. I know he's gotten bigger, but has he gotten smarter? Let's check it out.
Yes.
35 questions black people have for white people.
Number 18, is your black friend cool with being used as the reason you can't be racist? Yes, all my black friends are cool with me using them as a reason why I can't be racist because they know better than anyone how not racist I am.
Well, that's a interesting standpoint to take. Reminds me of a little video you guys analyzed on the Drunken Peasants, where I was talking about the aversion that the far left have to talking about the realities of black crime, and how their concern and faux outrage over events like Dylan Roof only serve to illustrate their complete unwillingness to get real about the stats and the reason why cops engage with blacks more than whites per capita. During that conversation, not only was I smeared as a racist, they then suggested that I was a type of person to bring the I have a black...
Okay, but then once again, you were apologized to. It was recanted. We went on your podcast.
Yeah.
We talked it out even one-on-one in person and everything was cool. So how did it become uncool again? Because you're mad that I'm using your format more successfully than you are? You don't like that I am using talking points similar to yours that you used to make? Maybe you still do.
Guys, I don't disagree with anything about this, but I'm going to find some minute thing and harp on it like TJ's doing it wrong so that I can feel superior to TJ while not being superior to TJ. Oh, I'm the most insecure alpha male ever. Hi, my name's AIU. Hi, I'm an alpha male, but I make 4-hour videos of me blocking people that disagree with me in comments. Hi, just alpha things, guys. Just alpha male things, guys. Sorry. Hey, I just spent 16 hours last night crying to Anthony in PMs about people liking Trump that also like me, because I kind of take some of the same positions that people on the right do, and so a lot of people that like me are associated with Trump, and I fucking hate it, guys. So me and Anthony are gonna have a meltdown on our podcast, guys. Hi, I'm AIU, the thinnest skinned alpha male that ever was born on the planet Earth. Fuck you, Devin.
You were talking a little too fast to be Devin, but
whatever.
It was spot on otherwise.
I was trying to fit in a lot of
backstory,
a lot of Devin into.
It does
let's not have this be Paul ranting for 20 minutes.
It does take a while to explain all the weird little hypocrisies going on there.
But yeah, I got you, Devin. We get you.
Friend defense up, which is not something I said. Then Jacqueline chimed in with, "Oh, Dylan Roof. They said that about Dylan Roof. He had a black friend, and he shot up a church."
Didn't he already make a video about
I know
this
you didn't
anyway?
say you had a black friend, but you seem like
he's made tons of videos about this.
Is it almost like he likes it and he doesn't want it to die? He wants to keep using it?
Yes.
I mean,
it's just like recycled video fodder.
Can
I here? Let me make the same video.
I mean,
again.
look at
Let's
this
see if there's
right
any more
there.
juice left in this.
Can I ask
there
a
you go.
question? Bearing, when Anthony had his meltdown.
No, Anthony didn't have a meltdown.
I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Yeah, because Anthony didn't have a meltdown. AIU did.
Yeah.
When he had his meltdown on the podcast, he was saying, "I can't kick Bearing. Why can't I kick Bearing?" Are you like in there? Do you have some kind of association with Devin and want to like take his defense against?
No,
us?
not at all. I don't have an association with. I don't mind Devin. I mean, I like his content and all that. I just happened to be in the. I just happened to be in the chat that morning when he got a bit upset and started kicking people out, and I think I just started talking pro-Trump shit just to trigger him. So and he was trying to kick me out but couldn't. So it's pretty funny.
Hey, Devin, that's what happened. Remember how you were having an apoplectic fit over the fact that you couldn't kick Bearing? He was just fucking with you because he knows you're a little fucking pussy when it comes to Trump. What a weirdo.
He does get a bit funny when it comes to Trump, though, doesn't he?
A bit funny is putting it mildly, but I think Australians do that a lot.
And I don't even. I'm not a Trump guy. I'm not a fucking. I support. I'm not an American, so I'm not either. So,
right.
But it was just funny winding him up.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's what it was, Devin.
The type of guy that would. Dylan Roof is kind of like that. You're kind of like Dylan Roof. You see how that works? So now TJ understands that, yes, to have a black friend is probably an indication that you're a little bit less racist than somebody who has no black friends. Some of that could be based on geography and just a
It's the most dickish way of coming around to saying, like, yeah, I agree with you, TJ. I have to condescendingly explain to you why your position that you've already taken is correct. What is the point in that? Like, I've already taken the position, so what are you doing? I don't even know what to do with this.
your numbers game. But yeah, TJ, let's see how you and your talentless Klingons addressed the issue of having a
Klingons?
black friend. Play the tape.
I don't understand this too. Like he says, like we're not racist,
Cool.
but here he is saying like
Deception.
black people just need to stop committing all these fucking crimes, man.
So he's back to
It's
this.
like, how are you not racist?
Like
This is
happened
fucking
over
weird.
a year ago. I'm sorry. So maybe Devin had like cool simul cough. Maybe Devin had like this.
Sorry.
Maybe Devin had this like lapse in memory, and he just forgot that all this shit was already like discussed to death and resolved.
Maybe.
I don't know. Seems kind of strange. I don't even know. I mean, like it's the same refutation I've already said a million times. He's just revisiting this weird, already discussed incident.
Well, I don't know, man. It's like there's a reason he keeps bringing this back up.
Well, of course.
And there's a reason why. I think the reaction that you gave him here is the reaction he was looking for, and now he has you, who's popular on YouTube, to replay your reaction to his initial statements in this video.
Yeah, Ben's probably right.
Over and over and over again.
He almost always is. So that's probably at the root of all of this.
Yep.
Right.
I like our new layout better than that.
Yes.
Yeah, way better.
Just fucking say that you're racist. I mean, like, I would respect you more if you were just like, hi, I'm racist, and I hold these opinions. But instead you'd be like, I'm not racist, I just think black people are a bunch of lying criminals.
I'm not racist, but is generally like they're racist.
But I have a black friend.
I know one black guy.
I have a black friend and he agrees with me.
That's actually what the shooter said. A lot of people were like, well, the shooter has a black friend that didn't think he was racist. It's like, oh, okay, well, in that case, I'm just going to forget everything else that leads to him being racist. Because he has a black friend. Oh.
Right. I knew, like, I lived in the South. I saw racists with black friends, but, like, the black friends usually were racist against black people, too. Like, yeah, I hate them, too.
Number 20. What is it like being able to talk shit to police officers and not worry about being shot? Well, so far this year, police have shot 16 unarmed black people in America. And of the 16, plenty of them were still aggressive enough to warrant lethal force. So my question to you is, how do you justify this fear of being shot by police when it's so statistically unlikely to happen? You're just as bad as these dumbass white people who sit around worrying they're going to be killed by an act of fucking terrorism.
Oh God, here we go. We are seconds away from hearing about car crash.
I did this just to fuck with him.
That
might be why he's doing this, dude.
I wondered if you did.
Yeah, I did.
And he doesn't listen. But I'll try it again. Okay, first of all, why is it white people who are afraid of terrorist attacks? Why did you make that a racial thing? You think you're going to go ask the Puerto Ricans and the blacks in New York? You don't think they're concerned about terror? Oh yeah, it's a white thing. What?
I'm pretty sure, I mean, like, I really don't see a lot of black people getting all, like, ooh no, terrorism. Like, I haven't seen, like, Al-Qaeda ain't fucking bombing Harlem and shit.
I mean, they do tend to kind of have a kind of very black and white sentiment on terrorism. From the black people I've talked to, it's kind of like, they don't like it. And they kind of don't like Muslims. But they're not walking around day to day wringing their hands about fucking terrorism. They're not like, oh shit, there's a Muslim, he gonna bomb something. That's not really happening.
I also love how this, like, white guy who's terrified of terrorism is like, how dare you say white guys are terrified of terrorism? I mean, you're an example of the thing I'm talking about.
Fat.
Paul, I live in Germany, near where a bunch of Muslim men tried to rape a bunch of women. And I was like, yeah, well, I live an hour from fucking Berkeley, where a bunch of Muslim dudes killed a bunch of people or some shit, didn't they?
There was a shooting in California somewhere.
Yeah. I was like, well, whatever. I grew up an hour from there, 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. So does that qualify me as somebody that's close enough to terrorism to have to be afraid of it like Devin Tracy? I don't think so.
Anecdotal, Paul.
Whatever. Yeah.
I mean, this whole argument is not anecdotal though, because the fact of the matter is, like, you're just statistically unlikely to be killed by terrorism.
When they're way more likely to be killed by something as inane as a car crash. Yes, that's right, everybody. A car crash.
TJ, you are such
hold on.
a clownish
I'm sorry, we'll get on with it, but I have
Do you realize what kind of apples
I just want to
I want to hear why I'm a clownish buffoon, Paul.
Hold on one second.
Paul, you said you wouldn't talk so fucking much.
All right, fine.
Damn, dude.
Whatever, dude. It's been fine up until here. I just had something I wanted to ask fucking TJ. All right. TJ, you said you did that just to fuck with him, right?
Yeah.
So now Devin's finding out that he got trolled twice in a row.
I was trolling
Once
Devin
by
there.
Bering, that caused a fucking horrifying meltdown with him and his best friend, and now by TJ. Devin, you're a fucking joke. All right, go ahead with the video.
All right.
Just comparison you just made. His regressive instincts lead him to this line of reasoning, which is somebody presents a problem, he pivots to a non-problem. Or he pivots to problem B, C, or D, which is his way of getting away from problem A.
It's not my way of getting away. It's just a matter of saying, like, look, you have to prioritize this shit, and you have to recognize, like, the actual extent of the risk you face. Everyone knows that terrorism can be an emotionally scary thing. The idea that someone is just going to randomly come in and blow you up and kill you, of course that has an inherent element of fucking terror because there's, you know, a force of malice that wants to act against you. But if you actually look at statistically, like, how likely is that to happen to you versus all of the other ways you could die, it's very, 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 very minuscule odds.
Tiny.
That would ever happen. It's like
airplane crash odds.
It's probably not ever going to happen to you or anyone you know. So, I mean, you know, it does deserve a level of concern, and it's always a problem that could flare up and get worse. And we've seen that it can do damage to economies, and, you know, obviously it's a big problem. It should be addressed, but you don't have to fucking wring your hands all the time. And, like, the reason it's called terrorism is because it wants you to be terrified.
Fat.
If you fucking are, if you actually buy into, like, oh my god, I need to be so scared.
Micro.
You're just buying into that. You're just helping the terrorists. Beta cuck.
I can already hear the video he's going to make in response to this, because you know he's going to.
Beta cuck, beta
It couldn't
cuck,
be better. Ladies and gentlemen,
cuck.
they couldn't have made it easier. Look at Paul's ego. Let's start with him. He's actually wearing a fedora. I mean, it's like the joke writes itself. And then, oh my god! And then there's Scotty, TJ's little beta male brother or whatever that cleans up after him. And then there's TJ. He's wearing Paul Zigo's hat. It's like Paul Zigo's in studio now. I'm the dominant bitch. Wear my hat, fucking cunt. Here, wear my fucking and that fedora, it belongs to TJ. Paul's wearing TJ's hat. Oh my god, it looks like the little beta cuck community just shifted, the little alpha beta.
It's going to happen. Mark, well, maybe it won't happen now, because maybe Devin's not Brett Keane level stupid. But that's what he wanted to make before I just made it for him.
Fat.
Fat. Micro.
Black.
Race.
And the difference is, car crashes are accidental and are not malicious, intentional acts of evil from human beings. We all recognize that accidents happen, diseases exist, there's a certain amount of things we can do for that.
Yeah, I mean, why can't you also take that approach to terrorism? Why can't you say, yeah, terrorism happens. It is going to happen. Yeah, you can do things about it. You can also do things about car crashes.
Yeah.
No one is saying don't prioritize this or don't prioritize that.
Why are you advocating for basically just like terrorists, like this counterterrorism measures to be the focus of society?
Yeah.
I mean, like, what's the compelling argument for that? Is terrorism such a threat that that's the only thing we should be concerned about?
It's the Devin Tracy version of Black Lives Matter versus All Lives Matter, basically.
If you don't focus exclusively on terrorism as the biggest problem in the world.
Let's put it this way, Devin. Let me just pose a hypothetical question to you. If you could wave a magic wand and get rid of either all terrorism or all car crashes, like, you would be unethical to choose getting rid of terrorism because more people die in car crashes. You would save more lives if there were no car crashes than you would if there were no terrorism. Do you understand why you're a fucking retard yet?
Seatbelts, safety regulations, etc. But that is just a reality of life. What isn't and shouldn't be a reality of life is people murdering other people. That is something we can do something about. So it is an effective use of human energy to address that issue. But instead, this supremely subpar fat ass decides to turn it into a game of what are the percentages you die by anything.
What is he even talking about?
Oh, I understand terrorism. You're talking about something.
Like, what are you, like, how divorced from reality are you? Like,
totally.
You know, like, we're gonna suddenly stop civil strife. We're gonna stop war. No, that's been that's since humans have existed. There's been they've just been at war with one another. We're not just gonna suddenly overnight just say, wait, we're gonna address this war issue. Because you know what, people don't agree. They're like, you know what, I don't agree with you, so I'm gonna kill you, and you're gonna try to kill me. It's stupid and primitive, but it's just gonna keep on happening.
Micro.
Okay. Heart disease is worse. So shut up about problem A. Okay, well, heart disease is not an intentional act from another human being.
No one's telling you to shut up about terrorism.
Nope.
Okay? All we're saying is don't fucking make it your #1 priority. Don't act like nothing else matters besides terrorism.
Yep.
You know, no one's saying don't care about terrorism. No one's saying don't do anything about terrorism.
Beta.
No one's saying it's fine. Terrorism's cool.
Fat.
It just doesn't deserve to preoccupy your mind to some ridiculous extent where it's like, oh my God, the terrorists are coming. The terrorists are coming.
Black.
What a fucking retard! You're a joke, Devin. Like, I used to look like whatever. I like your content still, but like I kind of feel like Devin how I feel about Dusty now.
His video editing is
his video editing is good. He's good on some topics.
Yeah.
Like, I'll watch one of his videos and I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, cool, I get it. I'm not not a fan of Devin, but this video is dumb, and this topic is dumb. And you made a
was
dumb
Dusty
video.
Was Dusty ever any good though? I never watched Dusty. I've only seen his last thing, which is fucking cringe-inducing.
I mean, like, he made some pretty good videos, I feel like, but I mean, I don't know, it's been a while, probably.
Early in his channel, he made some pretty compelling, like, thought-provoking, controversial videos.
Yeah.
Whether you agreed with him or not, it stirred up a lot of talk in the community.
He even ended up doing like public speaking and shit. I saw him.
He did an expose on the Duck Dynasty guys that was pretty good.
Yeah, really good, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't really agree with his slant on the whole thing, but
the video was pretty expert.
The video was really good. You know, so Dusty is capable of doing shit that I consider to be really good. He just hasn't in a while. He kind of has lived on Facebook for a long time, as I understand it, where it's like it's his job to make controversial comments and stir up shit
and then get banned for 6 months.
Okay, and then he comes back and he does it and he gets banned, and then he whines about how he's banned from Facebook, and then he goes to Twitter. I don't know what he's doing now. I'm not trying to talk shit on Dusty, but I'm just saying, like, it isn't that expose on the fucking Duck Dynasty guys. It's not that anymore.
Maybe I should sell that shirt that he's wearing.
Yeah. I was gonna. Wow,
Maybe I
that
should
is
add that
actually
to
a
the
good
fucking-
idea.
I'm going to add that to the Drunken Peasants story. Cool. Thanks for the idea, Devin.
So there's only a limited amount of things we can do for it. Well, one thing, we could probably improve our diets. And by the way, the thing that's going to kill you, TJ, within the next 5 years is my prediction that you will be dead. And it will be due to health reasons, because you are a human dumpster fire when it comes to that issue. An outward exhibition of your internal weakness.
All right. So me and Paul were watching this video before, and Paul said it reminds him of me when I talk to TJ.
Kinda, yeah. It's got that like Ben.
I have a question, because like you obviously like respect Hitchens and shit. Hitchens was as fat as me. He was just as much a drunk as me. He was just as self-destructive in his habits as I am. So, like, was he weak?
Yeah. He's in
was
your
Hitchens weak because he was fat?
Isn't he in your atheist superheroes lineup at the beginning of every video, Devin? He was a fucking human dumpster fire that died of cancer because he smoked every day of his life.
Admittedly so.
So I don't understand this idea that, like, oh, it's Cheddar the weakness. Like, I mean, I'm just hedonistic.
No, it's just convenient for him to have something to just dismiss you on. TJ's fat, therefore wrong. Fuck you, Devin.
That's what it boils down to.
I mean, if you want to call me fat and be like, you're fat, that's disgusting, that's fine. Yes, you have that opinion. I don't really care.
Sure, whatever.
But if you're going to say you're fat, therefore that's like a reflection of your deep internal weakness,
you're just no
then you
good.
have to also admit that
You're
about
an
all of
idiot.
your heroes that are fat. I know of at least one.
God Sod. That's in your atheist lineup. He's a fat dude. I mean, he's not like overwhelmingly huge.
Internal weakness.
But he's not doing push-ups every day.
Yeah, he's no Howard Bloom.
1,000 push-ups every morning, like Howard Bloom.
Oh, Howard's up to 6,000 now.
Oh, holy shit.
6,000. It takes him all day now. Now he just
does push-ups
he
all
just
day.
does nothing. He wakes
That's
up.
why
he
we
does
haven't heard
push-ups.
He just walks around his apartment on his hands everywhere he goes.
I just pictured that. Howard Bloom scooting around an apartment on his fucking hands. Oh, I love him.
That's beautiful.
God love him. Howard Bloom, what a guy.
Have you ever been on the show with him on there?
No, I've always wanted to.
You can put the show on autopilot.
I feel like it's kind of inevitable that it's going to happen at some point, but I'm really looking forward to it happening.
The audience, some of them like him.
I like to have him.
A lot of them
somebody.
fucking do not like when he's on.
A lot of people hate
whatever.
Howard.
It'd be cool to have Howard debate somebody.
Yeah, Howard versus Devin Tracy.
We wanted Howard versus Galen, and we could just put the show in autopilot. Just like
we would have to. We wouldn't have a choice.
I mean, it would be unwatchable unless we moderated it in some way.
How do you moderate?
We'd just have to. We'd have to get them to agree to a timed structure just to fucking keep them from.
How do you get the unstoppable force and the immovable object to agree to a time structure and adhere to it?
It should still happen though.
We just have to be very forceful.
That would be great, dude.
Paul, you got to use your mafia voice when you're talking to him.
Listen, guys, no monkeying around with the fucking time thing, okay? Look, you got 2 minutes to talk, and then you're gonna shut the fuck up. Then you got 2 minutes to talk, and you're gonna shut the fuck up. You get it? Nobody's gonna break that rule, because if they do, I'm gonna break some fucking heads. And it's not going to be your head because I need your head on the show, but I'm gonna visit your fucking grandmother that's in the hospital. I'm gonna break her fucking head. So just don't do it, okay? Don't make me be the fucking asshole.
I love it.
It still wouldn't work.
I love it.
It wouldn't work.
You don't think they'd be intimidated?
No.
Damn. Yeah.
Do you think Galen would be really? I mean, I don't really know Galen as well as you do. You know Galen. Would he listen to that and go, "Oh shit, I'm not going to be Galen"? No.
Do you guys remember the Discord chat that we were in?
No.
Or not, TJ wasn't there.
Oh, okay, I wasn't in it. Cool.
Yeah, when we were on acid.
I'm so glad I wasn't there.
No, it was hilarious because Scotty had a meltdown on somebody, and it was so funny.
Dude.
Also, Egghead was there, and
Scotty's meltdowns.
and Paul questioned Egghead and stuff.
There have been times when I've literally fucked with Scotty to the point where he's ready to just kill people.
Yeah.
And I just I'll do it. Because I want to see the Scotty meltdown. I want to see it.
TJ,
it's a thing of beauty.
I've got to be honest with you. You've done that to me. I just internalize it better than Scotty.
We were down here in this chat and we could hear TJ laughing about something upstairs, and I was like, "What's going on upstairs?" And this guy in the chat was like, "They're probably fucking up there." And then later on, we were talking about something else, and I was like, "Man, they're laughing again." And the guy was like, "They're probably fucking up there." And Scotty was like, "They're not fucking up there. They're 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 not fucking up there." He kept going like that. And then Paul came down the stairs and got on the microphone and was like, I just want to let all you know, I'm fucking up there.
Yeah. That was great. I didn't even plan it. I didn't know any of that because I was up there making a bunch of noise. I came down and I heard Scotty screaming about how they're not fucking up there. And I came down to get something. I need a lighter. And I just walked by the mic and I was like, Scotty was like, oh yeah, Paul, what's up? And I was like, I just wanted to let you guys know that we are totally fucking up there.
It was hilarious.
Whatever.
Man,
acid.
That's awesome.
Acid is acid.
They're not fucking up there.
Fuck you, Devin. Fuck off. Thanks for the t-shirt idea. But otherwise,
yeah, put a skull on the. Yeah,
because now you're dead, TJ.
Yeah, you're dead.
Hey, do a t-shirt of AR you wearing that t-shirt.
I actually like that too. Let's take that one too. Is that you behind it or Ben or something? I don't know. That's kind of cool with the skull.
No,
you don't like the skull.
No,
you're just gonna do the you one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be wearing myself. All right. All right, let's go into the
individual situation. Check out the beautiful asshole.
The individual Brett Keane segment situation.
Bearing, do you watch enough of the show to know what Brett Keane is?
Yeah, I know who Brett Keane is. Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
I was watching.
cool.
I was watching one you guys did a couple of weeks ago where you were talking about buying that camera you wanted and smashing it.
Actually, we're gonna take a small break.
We're going to take a break for like what, like a minute and a half to 2 minutes.
Couple minutes.
We just have to play some
messages.
Pay the bills
from our pay the bills essentially. So we'll be right back in just a minute here.
If you want a nice looking watch at a nice price, Movement watches start at just $95, but are comparable in quality and style to the big super expensive watchmakers. I've got a gun, metal, and sandstone leather watch with a great minimalist, stylish design that works well in pretty much any setting and with any fashion. Movement Watches was started by two college kids who wanted to wear stylish watches but were too broke to afford them. So they started their own watch company. And now they've sold over 500,000 watches in over 160 countries by keeping their prices affordable so that a nice watch isn't just a luxury of rich people. And you can get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to movementwatches.com/peasants. That's MVMTwatches.com/peasants. I've gotten a lot of compliments on my Movement watch, and you will too. Now's the time to step up your watch game. Go to movementwatches.com/peasants and join the movement.
Blue Apron. We've talked about them a lot on this show, and why not? They offer incredible food that you can cook at home with their perfectly measured out ingredients, easy to follow instructions, and farm fresh ingredients. Blue Apron has established partnerships with over 150 local farms, fisheries, and ranchers across the United States. As a result, seafood is sourced sustainably under standards developed in partnership with the Monterey Bay Aquarium Seafood Watch. Beef is raised humanely, chickens are free range, pork is raised naturally. Regenerative farming practices are used for produce. Blue Apron can be delivered to 99% of the continental U.S. and 99.5% of food deserts. For less than $10 per meal, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned out ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Some of the meals available in November are pan-seared chicken with roasted fall vegetables and butter caper sauce, spicy lotus root and purple carrot stir-fry with sweet potato noodles, lemongrass roasted port with Romanosco cauliflower and coconut rice. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/peasants. You will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/peasants. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
All right, we're back.
Scotty. Scotty's not back.
Scotty's gone.
Scotty's dead.
Oh, well.
I was talking to Bering right before. Is he here too?
Bering, are you still here?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Right before the break, he does know who Brett Keane is. So we don't have to. We have a guest that is in on the joke.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's good.
All right.
Usually they don't know.
All right. So this is Brett Keane's Talented Atheists video. So he's going to give props to 2 atheists that he likes, because normally he's like bashing atheists and like painting them all as like a certain way.
The Brett Keane seal of approval.
Yep. So and it's ironic because the 2 people that he's going to talk about that he likes hate each other
so much. They hate each other so much.
This is great.
We'll skip the intro.
It's going to be so funny if that lapses one day and one of our fans gets it and just redirects it to our wiki page or whatever the fuck, like they did with the last one.
Yeah, it'll happen, dude. Maybe after Brett dies, it'll fucking go to
Eventually, it'll just lapse and we'll have it, Brett.
Yeah.
And then everything you ever did will be us.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is
Look at his picture choice.
Radio. Make
Yeah.
sure you check out my website, godtvradio.com, and connect with me on Facebook and Twitter.
It's a
If you'd
wise
like to be a
strategy
part of
for
my
him.
live shows, you are more than welcome to come on the show or call me on the phone or get a hold of me on Skype. Brett Keane, no spaces or underscores.
This just makes it seem like fucking like AIU is now being voiced by Brett Keane. Dude.
Yeah, it really is. It's weird.
What is this?
Hey, Bering, I just wanted to thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Fucking hell. Maybe it wasn't Brett Keane on those shows, or maybe it was just fucking you doing the impersonation. I'm not sure now. Yeah.
Fortunately, on Skype, you're going to find over 100 imposters. So just pick the one that's the most sexiest and that illuminates electricity and light. That'll be me.
Eliminates
What I'm about to do today is something I haven't done in a while.
on the
I'm actually
entire
going to
planet
pick out two
Earth.
atheist
It really
YouTubers.
is that, TJ.
Yeah.
It's true. We were reading the Festus anthem earlier.
Yeah, dude.
And we had this conversation.
It's the best place.
And that literally the first line of it is something that absurd. It's like, Festus is the greatest town that ever existed in the universe.
It starts, Festus is the greatest place on earth.
Yeah. Whatever.
Festus is a jolly place where we all had our birth.
He knows it.
Yeah,
Holy
I don't know those next
shit.
two verses, but that's how it
So
starts.
we had this conversation. We were like, this is why Brett is what he is. Because he grew up
He's
in a
at
place
his
that's a-
hometown, this place you're talking about.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's a place called Festus, Missouri. It's a shithole town. It's horrible. But that's its song. Its song is, this is the greatest place on the whole planet Earth. And that's what Brett is. It's a shithole, but it thinks it's like, I'm the most radiant, sexiest, awesome sauce, the boss. This is the Stallion 70. It's Brett.
Maybe it's like Brett is Festus. Like,
dude,
he's like the Pennywise of Festus, dude.
No. Maybe Festus is Brett. Maybe everybody that's from Festus is like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And the town is evil, and it just makes people like Brett, and he just happened to be the one that picked up a webcam.
Wow.
What a movie, Plumbo. I'm sorry. Shut up. Back to the video.
Back to Brett doing his AIU impression here.
Bruce out there. And I'm going to say positive things about them. I'm not going to insult them. I'm actually...
Brett, haven't you made like a bunch of videos about calling AIU racist?
Yeah, he did when he was buddies with Jenny McDermott.
Well,
and shit.
I guess I changed my mind on that, so I guess it's you're fair. You can change yours, but I get the feeling that you're going to change it back. It's second, it's convenient. So,
whatever.
Going to talk about some of the things that I enjoy about their content and why people may consider actually going over and subscribing to them and liking up their material.
Liking up their...
Okay,
Brett.
So wait a minute.
Brett. Talk, Brett.
Brett, you're a Trump supporter. AIU like categorically despises Trump supporters.
He would block you immediately.
Yeah, like the
if
fact
you
that
said
you have
anything.
made videos supporting Trump means that he will immediately just fucking block you.
There's
I was
nothing
going to ask,
consistent about Brett.
did AIU do a fucking thank you? Did you give him a shout out?
I have no idea what the fuck the deal is with this.
It's Brett Keane. Like, it's just his fantasy world playing out in front of us, and we're trying to make sense
Now,
out
the
of
two
something.
people I'm about to mention, I'm not sure that they actually like each other or
No.
I'm sure they don't.
respect each other, but it doesn't matter because I think that they both have talent and they're very articulate. And I also
Brett
find them to
Keane,
be extremely
gauger of
funny.
talent.
So here we go. The first one I want to go with is Atheism is Unstoppable. I know some people are going to find it unusual that I actually enjoy this guy's content.
Pause it. Brett, I'm not sure if you know how this works or not, but you can't, being a smaller channel, really give a shout out to bigger channels.
Nope.
It doesn't really make any fucking sense at all. It's just idiotic, it's misguided, and you just need to stop. Like you're not doing anyone any favors, you're not looking like a great guy.
How many views is AIU getting a video?
Yeah,
like
he's getting more than
30
you.
or 40,000, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
he's
Maybe
doing
a
better
little
than
more.
you.
Way less if it's not like he gets. I've seen videos of his that are like weeks old that have like 19,000.
Okay, well, but Brett, whatever it is, Brett Keane is getting a fraction. I mean, like
nowhere near.
If Brett breaks 1,000, he's clicking his heels. So,
Brett, but that doesn't matter because Brett's from Festus, the greatest place on earth.
He is
I have
Festus.
a tiny channel, but that doesn't mean it's not the
Paul,
best.
that's like the equalizer and everything in Brett's life. Like, if you and Brett got into a fight, he'd just be like, I'm from Festus, and he'd just win.
I wonder if like a single person will take a Brett Keane endorsement and be like, okay, Brett Keane vouches for these people.
Yeah,
No.
you know what?
I'm gonna go fucking subscribe.
The answer to that question is yes.
Is it?
Because there are people that become hangers-on of Brett Keane. He gets this little posse of people that are like, yeah, Brett Keane's all right. I hung out with him and he was okay.
What is wrong with these fucking people? Where does he get them from?
I don't have. They're just kind of like, it's like the dregs of the internet kind of like find their way to Brett Keane. But the funny thing is that if they get close enough to him, he will stab them in the fucking back in a very public, very hurtful way. So it just happens cyclically. Like, there's always this cloud of weirdos around Brett Keane, and then one of them gets too close to the sun, and he goes, yeah, that fucking weirdo Jason 2972 is a fucking loser, and his mother's dying of cancer, and that's funny. And that guy is like, what the fuck? Why, Brett? All the other retards shape up. They're like, better not piss off Brett because he just destroys people. Some of them leave and then new ones come in. It's just like a cloud of retards.
You called it his island of misfit toys.
Yeah. That's what it is. I didn't want to use it again because I don't want to be like Paul's ego repeats himself, but it really is. It's
That was
Brett
a long
Keane's,
time ago.
It's Brett Keane's island of misfit toys, just like the broken ones. Hello. Oh, Brett Keane was kind of nice to me, even though I'm missing a few wheels. But it's still just a bunch of weirdos. But the difference is like the island of misfit toys, they lived happily there, kinda. Like they were safe there. Brett Keane's like this malevolent monster that lives on the island of misfit toys. That like if one of the like little broken toy, one of the little broken squeaky ducks is rolling across the fucking savannah and it pisses him off somehow, he just squishes it. Anyway,
don't step out of line.
Brett's poor group of sycophants.
Didn't always enjoy it. In fact, I actually made a couple videos talking a little bit of smack at him. I even disagreed with a few of his points and made it publicly known.
Made a couple videos talking a little bit of smack. I said he was the worst racist piece of shit ever, and that him and the Amazing Atheists are the most racist atheists. But you know, now he's okay though, for whatever reason.
Yeah, just par for
arbitrarily, apropos of nothing. Brett Keane endorses AIU.
I'm going to rewrite history. Okay, go ahead, Brett. No one believes you, as usual.
I don't think AIU wants this endorsement, dude.
Dude, who the fuck would want that?
No one wants it. Nobody does. Nobody's looking for Brett Keane. Nobody's going like, how do I get my product some exposure? Who's that fucking weird toothless loser on the internet? Brett Keane, let's get him to
We were
ramble.
talking about it when Brett called into the Atheist Experience. He's like, oh yeah, Brett Keane got TV radio, and he kind of like, there's a pause, and it's like, had to get that plug in, and it's like,
Yeah.
Brett, no one knows you.
Yeah, he'll probably mispronounce half the script. Yeah, no, we like that. We like guys that mispronounce commonly used words all the time. Let's get this guy. Nobody's looking for you, Brett.
But after going back through the beginning of his videos as far back as one can possibly go due to all the trouble he's had on YouTube with people fucking him over and knocking his accounts down, and also looking at his modern stuff, I've noticed something
Dude, I have
different.
an idea for a Brett
about
Keane ad.
Go.
All right,
Pitch
so
it.
Brett Keane's sitting there, right?
He's just sitting there?
Yeah, he's sitting there. He's sitting there, and he fucking grabs a Pepsi, and he fucking flashes it to the camera, and he smiles his big toothless smile, and he cracks it open, and he starts drinking it, and it's fucking kind of falling out his lips because he can't keep them from flapping.
He's got to be topless, dude.
And then it just says, drink Coke.
Fuck that, dude. Brett should like, what's that shit you get like Insure?
Wow, what the fuck?
Like that, it's like that fucking
Make it
drink.
popcorn or something.
It's just like a drink for old people.
Bering just put his mic in a bag of chips and rustled it.
Let me shake this around a little.
Okay.
What was that, Scotty? Were you saying something?
Oh, I was just saying, like, dude, the perfect ad for Brett would be like that Ensure shit. Like, it's like basically for like old people. And it's like these little like bottles and
so
shit.
they can poop better.
I don't know.
A little yogurt drink that makes them have regular poops.
I think that's basically what the main use for it. And then like,
Brett might be useful for before pictures from infomercials.
He does create shit well, so
I used to look like this piece of shit, but now I'm a model. That's all because I took these pills.
This is the best place on the entire globe. Brett Keane is the sexiest beast that ever was born. What the fuck?
I'm the stallion.
Situation.
Hung like a fucking most atheists I've watched out there. One, he's extremely consistent. He holds his position. He feels very strongly about what he's pointing out. And he also takes a great deal of time to actually provide resources and information about.
He's not consistent. Like, I think we saw proof of that just a moment ago on this show.
Yeah, we just kind of eviscerated him for that.
There's no consistency there.
Back up his claims. Is where a lot of non-believers, they just sit on video, call names, and expect you to believe whatever they tell you. And I like that. I like it when someone actually provides an education. They actually show you what the hell they're talking about, and they don't just fuck around. I'm still not a big fan of the animal known as the kangaroo. I think the things are violent and mean, and I'd be...
What? I mean, like, I've been to a zoo where, like...
gibberish with
Wait a minute. Was Brett attacked by a kangaroo or something?
I've been to a zoo where you can walk among the kangaroos.
Maybe Brett went to a zoo like that when he was a kid, and he was one of those stupid kids trying to torture the kangaroo, and it, like, kicked him in the face. Maybe it knocked all his teeth out.
He stuck a finger up its ass.
You guys are missing Brett's point here.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
the lowest hanging fruit. He's going... All right, what can I say against AIU? He uses a kangaroo. Let's look up kangaroo. Ooh, they look mean and nasty and violent. I'll just say AIU is mean and nasty, and I'll cast aspersions on AIU because he uses a kangaroo as an icon.
Dude, that's like Brett's research level.
Yep.
Kangaroos are mean.
That's it. Seriously, like I honestly hate to be the guy that always like, this is what Brett Keene's really doing, but that's it. The lowest hanging fruit. Always, like, if you're trying to figure out what Brett's talking about, think from a perspective of the lowest. What's the lowest hanging fruit in this argument? And you'll almost always find Brett Keane dangling off of that lowest fruit.
Of course.
This fucking mic is killing me, dude. Like, it keeps going. And I'm like... and then I'll sit here. Oh, there it goes again. Okay, maybe I'll just fucking do it.
You suck, Paul.
No.
Just screw it in more.
There we go. No, it's fine. I fixed it. I'm just
I'd be
high.
afraid to go to some countries
sucks,
where
dude.
these things exist
Crazy.
because I think they'd probably jump up and kick me in the ass to try to punch me in the face. I hear they're pretty damn good boxers. And since I don't like
Look,
punching...
I went on the internet and saw kangaroo boxing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
There's a
use that in the
cartoon.
argument. Fucking Brett Keane.
Yeah, you're just walking.
Just always-
you go to Australia, a kangaroo runs up on you and punches you in the face.
Boink. Oh.
You have to hit it with a boomerang. while
See,
it's
this is
coming
why
at you.
this is why we wanted to interview Brett, like, because it'd been just great to reveal how ignorant he is. Like, what do you know about Australia? And he'd be like, kangaroos are mean.
Yeah.
You know, it would just be shit like that.
Yeah.
I know it's a
Animals
hot
and shit.
situation
It would be
down there
difficult for
somewhere.
me to take on a kangaroo, I think. Who knows? Depends on if I've had my vapor as well as my first
Brett?
cup of
pass
coffee
my
of the day, I
vapor.
suppose.
Kangaroo would.
What does your fucking
destroy
vapor
you.
have to do with
You know what it
fighting
is?
a kangaroo, bitch?
I can explain this. I don't want to talk too much over the video, but I can explain this too if you want to know why he's doing this vapor thing.
Yeah, okay.
What's his vapor? Is that just is he talking about vaping?
It's this. Yeah, he's vaping now.
Yeah.
Okay, there are people that vape because it helped them quit smoking. I'm one of those people. I don't walk around all day going, "Hey, this is my vape. Hey, TJ, check out my vape." I'm just like, dude, this helped me to quit smoking. I carried it around. I vape, whatever. And then there's this other dude, and they're way more popular now. They're like, check out the fat clouds I can rip on my vape.
Yep.
And they're the
I'm
dudes.
a fucking dragon,
They're
dude.
the dudes that are like sitting next to you in public, and they're like, "Hey,
smell my bubblicious grape vape all day while I'm sitting next to you on the park bench. Because that's cool, because it's not cigarettes. Because you want to be existing in a haze of bubblicious grape all day. Fuck those guys. And Brett Keen's one of those guys. He thinks it's cool to vape. So he's like, hold on. Let me grab my vapor. Oh, yeah, ripping a fat manatee cloud of that big, fat, bubblicious grape vapor. Anyway, back to AIU. Lowest hanging fruit.
So I like the guy. I think he's interesting. I don't suspect that he's going to all of a sudden enjoy my content or like what the hell I have to say, but you don't have to like my stuff in order for me to like you. I'm just saying I dig your material,
Brett.
and I think that you have a future.
What
I
a
think
statement.
that you have good content out there. This is definitely...
Well, Devin knows that he made it now because he got your endorsement.
Sir, the rarely given Brett Keen seal of approval has been stamped upon your head. Wear it proudly as a badge of greatness.
Dude, what if this happens, TJ? What if in the same week, Steve Shives and Dusty Smith and AIU and Brett Keen team up?
And become like a team?
Two like new supervillain teams. Brett Keen and AIU versus Dusty Smith and who was the other? Oh, Steve. I'm sorry, he's the most forgettable. Steve Shives.
Steve Shives.
Who would win?
I can't answer that question. I'd have to think about it.
We have to see. Hopefully it'll happen.
Cool.
I wish we could just orchestrate the internet.
Someone, okay, so a few people in the chat want us to go over to Brett's stream.
Okay.
And host a raid on Brett's stream.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, you want to do that? All right.
Bearing's down. I like Bearing. Bearing, can I come live with you in Australia and just chill for like a month?
Sure, man.
Make music and shit?
Dude,
guys, can I get some vacation time?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Could have one day off, Paul.
Cool. I'm coming.
Yeah, you'll have to go there and fly right back immediately.
I'll do it on the red eye. I'll get there. I'll go, hey, Bearing, what's up? We'll smoke a fat joint together. We'll drink a fucking beer. We'll make a song, and then I'll get back on the plane. And then I'll be back here for work tomorrow, okay? Anyway. So are we going to do this?
Paul would so regret if he actually had to do all that.
That's true. It's true. That would be horrifying. Meeting Bearing would be cool, but the whole flight would be awful. The work the next day would be awful.
It's not worth fucking 70 hours on a plane, mate.
No. I know. But you're a cool dude. And I'd probably give you... I'd play Soggy Cracker with you is what I'm trying to say, Bearing.
I don't know about Soggy Cracker, but I'd go close.
Not quite Soggy Cracker level, Paul, but yeah.
There we go.
His facial features are identical.
There it is.
I mean, his teeth are the same.
Leave name, number, and questions to the number.
Hey guys, go leave them.
Don't read that number, everybody. Because if you do, you're doxing Brett Keen, even though it's on his stream.
I have no idea.
Everybody, go leave him questions.
Yeah, ask Brett Keen legitimate questions.
Ask him if he'll come on and accept that $1,000 or not.
Warning: losers got blocked.
Losers and haters.
Brett would have to block himself then.
Well, make him work for his supper. Make him block some people.
That I didn't just see that they're the same teeth.
Teeth?
Look, they're discussing teeth. Like, what are they even talking about?
I used to have those once. But then my dad knocked them out.
Yeah, all of them, even his molars.
All of them in midlife. He came and one at a time too.
Over a long period.
Extended period of time. Dad would show up and punch a tooth out.
Dude,
Fucker.
That's really impressive. He was able to knock like one tooth out at a time.
No, he just ate badly and didn't take care of his teeth, and eventually
entertainer, genius performer. Impersonator.
He's at his heavy
his own
metal
stuff.
brother.
That's why I love Bill Hicks.
No, go ahead, Bearing.
He's at his heavy metal brother there that's on the screen.
I like the people that are just writing threes.
I don't think his brother's there with him.
No,
three.
But we might.
Yeah, 3 for the Manatee, dude.
3
One
for
if
the
by
Manatee.
land, 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, 3 is for the Manatee.
Yeah.
1 if by land, 2 if by sea, 3 is for the Manatee.
1 if by land, 2 if by sea, 3 is for the Manatee.
Brett King.
Type that in there. Just like get that going in the chat.
3.
1 if by land.
3.
Bering asked the question though. Bering, actually, no, the dude that you're seeing on the screen there is actually Brett Keane, but it's an old picture of him.
A very old
It's
picture.
like
Fucking
him-
old picture.
Yeah, it's him in his 20s. Like, he used to be a not bad looking dude. Like, I'm not going to say Brett Keane was ever like, dude, that's a hot guy or whatever.
No, sure.
But he was not a bad looking dude in his like 20s and shit. Like, he had a thing, he had his look or whatever. And whatever, he made it work better than some of the other people I see walking around in trench coats. Let's say that. But now he's this sad, deflated, fat, toothless, gray-haired mess of a person. And he thinks we did that to him.
I love when he eats on his streams. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, oh God, the chili, no cheese.
No cheese.
Paul, can I ask you a question? I think I might have asked you this before, but I'm still not clear on this.
Yeah.
Was he complaining that there was no cheese, or was he just commenting there was no cheese?
That's a controversy.
Yeah, I'm confused about that.
No, it really
I feel like I asked him, and I still don't know the answer.
Some people still like talk about that, like they just think it's one way or the other. Like there seems to be two camps. There's I don't like cheese in my chili, and I was just kind of making a remark like, no, Jordan made some good chili.
He likes cheese
no
in his
cheese.
chili. There's no fucking
or
yeah.
Was it consternation? Was it, Dorn cooked me up some chili? No cheese.
It's the latter. It was so clear.
It's one or the other, and I go with the latter.
I don't agree that it's so clear, but
I think it is.
I think he was complaining, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, he was definitely complaining.
That's where I'm
He
at
was
too.
complaining.
I'm not 100% sure it was a complaint, but if I had to take a guess, I'd guess he was.
Yeah, I feel you on that, Paul. Okay. I just wanted
Hey,
to bring up that discussion
see how he's
again.
written the atheist experience defeat. Join me. Link in description. Has he got the link to join in the description?
Dude, did you see him on the atheist experience?
Oh, it was
Barry?
awful.
We can't show it on the show because they might flag the show if we show it. But you should really honestly, if you're have 5 minutes after the show, go watch it. It's insane.
No worries. When was that? When did that happen?
Recently,
Very recently,
like the last 3 or 4 days.
You might even be able to find it if you just type Brett Keane, the atheist experience.
Yep. If you go to Google and type Brett Keane atheist experience, it's going to be the first fucking thing that comes up. First video.
Yeah, and it's fucking...
And it's horrifying. Watch it.
It's even with the low standards of Brett Keane, it's more embarrassing than you would even imagine it would be.
He gave me something I've always wanted as the Brett Keane historian. It's the what's the video you show to somebody who doesn't know what Brett Keane is?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
And this is it's a little. My only criticism of it's a little long. I wish somebody would prune it a little bit. Maybe somebody will. Just put the big.
Paul? You could.
I could. Maybe I will do it because I think it's worthwhile as that.
Do you want to see what they're talking about? Let's see.
Sure. Let's take a listen in.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I guess did they stop?
3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Dornhub. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. 3. They're doing it.
Heat miser. Fuck you, faggot cuck. 3, 3, 3. Penis butt.
3 is for the Manatee.
3.
The title of this
Nazi.
Is Brett saying he defeated the atheist
Dude, someone typed
experience, or he was
9.
defeated
That's
by
awesome
it?
because that's 3 threes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is.
But
there he is.
here's a clip of him here. I don't know how to do the audio because I'm.
Is it J-Dubs?
No, that's
He's
not
on his
J-Dubs.
InfoWars broadcast. He's sitting here joking. This is the guy.
Get rid of this David guy and the other two.
Oh, he's doing it. It's happening. Get rid of these assholes.
This guy here to the right.
Ban them, J-Dubs. Ban them.
That picture I just showed you.
1 if by land.
Here.
Vape.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Vape.
I love our
Here.
audience
Bill Hicks,
sometimes,
right before
dude.
he died, supposedly. Is the same guy that's on Alex Jones' podcast today. joking with Alex Jones.
Should I write something in Brett's chat?
Yeah, dude, why not?
What should I
I'm gonna
write?
see it because it's buried in. One if by land,
They
two
mock
if by
you
sea, three is for the
because there's nothing you
manatee.
gotta
One
do
if by
about
land,
it.
two
Like,
if by
people are gonna
sea,
say, "Oh, you're
three is
crazy
for
as
the
fuck,"
manatee.
and turn their
Nazi,
heads,
Nazi,
and that's it. There's nothing
three,
anybody's gonna
three,
do about it,
three,
so they're
three.
gonna mock
It's
you and laugh
awesome,
about it.
dude.
Like, look,
10 million
pretty sick.
asses.
Hey, Brett, how you doing?
3. Oh,
Hey,
we're
Brett.
leaving one. Cool.
Brett.
Right?
Hey, Brett. Oh
Doing
shit.
just fine. Just listening to my buddy Blue Baller.
Somebody's in.
Oh yeah, it's I'm just I don't know. I haven't talked to you in so long, Brett.
Oh, this Penson or whatever.
Hey, Brett, I think that you might have like a storm coming because the Drunken Peasants are sending people.
One if by land, two if by
Yeah,
sea,
whatever.
three is for the manatee. One if by land, two if by sea, three is for the manatee.
Yeah, they were talking about how they said you always stab people in the back, but friends for probably over a year now, and you haven't done anything. So whatever.
Saint
Just remember
Brett.
Paul's ego is your historian, so.
Oh,
Right,
Paul.
right.
The guy's dissing you. He said he's known Brett Keane for a year and hasn't been stabbed in the back.
Wow.
Here's how long have I
well,
known you?
it's coming. I hate to tell you this, little
I always
retard,
say,
but you got a knife coming, motherfucker.
8 years. How long have I known Christian?
It might
Bale?
already be
Jesus
there.
Christ.
Yeah, it's probably already there.
Oh, you know.
I've known people
Well,
for
how long
30
we
years
known
and they love me.
One if by land.
It's coming up on the same, almost about the same amount of time, actually.
Even Hitler had Ava Braun to vouch for him,
Give or take a
dude.
year.
Come
Remember
on.
when I was describing the protoplasm of YouTube that congeals around Brett Keane?
Yeah.
You guys are listening to it.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
sound
I've
so
known Brett for like a
compelling.
year. Oh, Dornhub. Oh, it's beautiful.
One if by land, two if by sea.
See, what he's been doing now is he's been screening. He's been screening people getting into his Hangouts. He has them call his number.
But the chat is a fucking nightmare. Look at it. Eat the
What,
poo
call his phone
Eat
number?
the poo
Like on the phone.
Dab. Dab.
Yeah,
Vape.
We could call. You want to try to call?
Let's do it, dude.
Sure, try to
Why
find
not?
it.
What do we got to lose?
All right, hold on. Let's see.
One if by land, two if by sea,
three is for the manatee. One if by land, two if by sea.
I don't think I can
it's
do
like
it
a
with
sea
this
shanty
account.
almost.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
like
I don't.
pirates would be out there like one if by land, two if by sea,
It's
three
our
is
others-
for the manatee.
It's our other Skype account where we can make outgoing calls.
Okay.
That sucks.
Fuck, man. Really?
Yep.
Damn it.
Oh well.
One of us could call
It
from
never-
like a phone.
No, I don't want him having any numbers.
I'll call it. I don't care if he's got my number. If he wants to call
Hey.
me, what's he gonna do with my phone
Go ahead.
number?
He can publish it.
I'll do. You want me to do it?
It's your choice.
Okay, if he publishes it, I call my fucking
Yeah.
company. I haven't changed. I'm moving soon anyway. I'm gonna have to change my number anyway.
Okay. Cool.
I'll do it.
Go ahead and call him then.
Paul is going to call.
Paul is
I'm
going
calling like to just the phone number that's up there.
Yeah.
And does this go straight into his stream, or does someone screen it?
It's like a Google Voice number that he uses to like he answers it and people can ask him questions live.
Yeah.
Gotta go to my
Peter, no, I don't
settings.
want the fucking iOS update.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I hear you. So
Yeah, I
nobody
know,
can
yeah.
actually give one specific person I've ever stabbed in the back before? Not one?
Me.
No one.
About that.
None of
Been
my
married for 20
sycophants.
years.
J-Dub. Look. None of my sycophants
what
who
it
all
is.
known me for less than a year.
He's a retard. Happy Cabby.
Come on.
J
Isn't
Dubs.
Paul Zico and TJ? They ended up getting them a divorce, didn't they?
What?
How long did TJ's marriage work?
Oh, okay. We both got divorced as TJ. We're bad. See, low hang and fruit.
Anybody?
Low hang and
Anybody know?
fruit.
They were divorced.
I don't
Couple
get
years.
touch on that.
Couple years, maybe.
Yeah, a couple of years. I've been married for 20 years. Got 2 wonderful children. Almost
Beat
every
the fucking-
person I've
I
ever
am,
met to become
can
friends with.
you guys mute that? 'Cause I'm calling.
Yeah,
anybody
yeah.
in the back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on speaker and turn it up as loud as I can and put it up next to my mic. I don't
okay.
know if that'll work.
We'll see how it does.
Speaker.
Probably won't do very well, but
I can hear it.
Please leave a message after the tone.
nope.
You like turn up my sensitivity or something?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh shit! I'm supposed to leave a message. Brett Keane, This is Paul Zigo from the Drunken Peasants, and we're trying to call you on your show to talk to you. Go ahead and use this in a video later in some duplicitous way to make it look like I was harassing you or something. Have a good evening, and
Hey, give him something to use, Paul.
Oh, okay. 1 if by land,
2 if by sea,
3 is for the Manatee. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, 3 is for the Manatee. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea, 3 is for the Manatee. Okay, fuck you, Brett. Okay, that's a pretty good message. He'll use it.
Fuck.
I don't know if he'll answer, though, or call back. If he calls back, I'll answer it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, statistics show that atheists have the highest suicide rate as well as substance abuse, and we can see that most atheist podcasts are usually, what do they revolve around? Drugs, alcohol.
Sounds good.
Clear.
That sounds like a hell of a podcast, bitch.
What does mine revolve around? Burning hatred for TJ.
So what about you there, Angry? You got
long
something for me?
breaks where nothing happens. Good entertainment, you know.
Yeah. Are you and G-Man still cool?
Are you and G-Man so cool? Are they today?
Wow.
Get rid of the 10-year-old.
Get rid of the.
There we go. See you later,
question.
little kid. Angry, actually, yes. G-Man's been in my room.
All right, Scotty hasn't.
Actually in here a couple
No, never mind.
Well, I was just worried that. I mean, this is breaking news. So G-Man and Brett are okay, guys.
Okay, right now they're okay. Last month, of course, G-Man is a sinner. An unrepentant sinner.
Has never stabbed anyone in the back, Paul.
But, name one person I've stabbed in the back.
People have known me for 10 minutes. Have I ever stabbed anyone in the back? No, Brett, no.
Paul's ego, TJ, Scotty, Ben. You've stabbed everyone in this room in the back, Brett. I'm not with a dull fucking
plastic knife.
Plastic fucking picnic knife. But whatever, you've done it. Name one person I've stabbed in the back. Bering, have you been stabbed in the back yet by Brett Keane?
No, I haven't gotten close enough yet, man.
Wow,
it's my aspiration to.
Yeah, good, cool. Yeah. It's my honor to meet somebody that hasn't been.
He invited me onto his channel to debate him once, and I thought, who the fuck's this cunt? And I went on there, I had a look at some of his videos, I just thought, nah.
Bering, do it, dude. Just fucking do it. It would be epic.
That would be awesome.
It's not
so
fucking
easy.
coherent enough. I wouldn't know what does.
I know, whatever. If you've got a free hour and you just want to kill some time, do it. It'll be awesome. Just be like, hey, Brett, this is Bering. I want to go on your channel and
I'll tell you what.
Talk for 20 minutes.
Some of the videos that we've made of him have been like our most popular and most successful videos. I don't know why, because no one. I mean, like, there's only 115 people watching.
Hey, TJ, look,
shit.
It's not patrons get to hang out with Brett. It's Patreons.
Patreons. Come, my little flock of Patreons.
Like, I've actually got the habit of reading what Brett writes. He almost always makes like at least several grammatical errors. Like, just
he's horrible.
And no matter what he writes.
Patreon.
Warning: losers get blocked. I love how it's like it's high school. Like, man, this guy's a bunch of losers.
I noticed the chat hasn't moved in a while.
I think he's probably turned it off or put it in slow mo. But he's so dumb. He froze it on a fucking Nazi symbol.
Yeah.
So just like he's gonna. All right, I stopped those atheists. Wait, it's frozen on a fucking swastika. God damn it, Cherry Dobbs, fix it.
Come on, Gord. Come on, Gord.
Sometimes I ask myself, come on, Gord.
Come on.
What should I debate him about, TJ? What should I challenge him about?
Does it really? I mean, it doesn't really matter,
dude. Just go in there and be like, "What do you want to talk about?" He'll take it in some narrative direction. You'll immediately recognize what it is, and you'll.
What if I just say,
like
you
could literally you could do it over dinner. You could like order some noodles and shit, and be like, go on Brett Keane's thing. You could eat noodles and completely dismantle him in 20 minutes, and it'll be quick and it'll be hella funny. I'm just saying, whatever.
It's nothing to do. I mean, it's nothing.
Honestly, we do it all the time, and like you've heard it tonight on the show. Like it's not hard. It's just there. It's just like, okay, this is what this guy's doing.
Come on, Gord.
Here's why it's bullshit. Oh, what? I'm kicking you. He'll probably kick you.
Yeah.
Which will be even funnier.
You know what, Paul? It's because in reality, and when it comes to pawning people, Brett, you're the low-hanging fruit.
I mean, Brett got demolished
you're just
by
like,
the fucking B squad over at Atheist Experience, dude.
He was demolished by like a fucking 12-year-old, dude.
Hanging Brett.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I mean, who hasn't demolished Brett?
Brett, have you ever actually come across anyone who's actually been beaten by you? Like, have you ever... Is there anything, like, on the wall of victories and defeats? Is there, like, a single tally mark in victories? Paul, can you remember one? Can you remember a time that Brett Keane...
Dude, I'm laughing
if there
at
were, it'd be a hollow
hold on.
victory.
I'm laughing at your fucking observation, and I'm racking my brain at the same time going like, did he ever beat somebody? Is there anybody the whole time I've been watching Brett Keane, did he ever come out on the winning end of any argument with another person? Think, Paul. Think. I'm not going to say definitively no, but I can't remember one to save my fucking ass, and I'm pretty good at this.
Damn.
Brett, you lose every argument I'm trying to think of like one of his toadies that was just as bad as him that he stabbed, but really it was like the way he does it, like it makes the little toad, even if the toadie's reprehensible, you go like, yeah, he's a fucked up guy, but ouch. Like, why'd you talk about his mom having cancer? He's done that shit. And you know what? As your mom withers away, know this.
What an evil
she'll
piece of
face
shit,
the
dude.
judgment that you will on the day you wither away. What a This is why when people go like, Paul was too hard on Brett Keane.
Why don't you go visit your father's grave, amazing atheist?
Has he done that to you, TJ?
Yeah, he did say that to him.
Go to your dad's grave, TJ.
His dad doesn't even have a grave.
There's no bottom for him. See, this is why it's great.
Oh yeah, like he was like, yeah, your father he rots in the ground.
Yeah,
he's like, look,
eaten by worms.
I kind of
because he's dead.
I kind of, in a
You will too,
semi-public
Brett.
way, went through a fucking divorce recently. And the only person really with any kind of video making shit that ever fucked with me about that and made any comment like Paul Zigo's ex-wife, blah, 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 blah. You want to guess who it was, Bering? Let the guest guess.
It was Brett, wasn't it? What did he say? What did he say then?
He said this is his narrative about my very recent divorce, okay? Paul, I'll give it to you real quick. Paul Zigo's wife left him because he wouldn't get a job. And because he wouldn't stop smoking weed. So Paul Zigo left the state of California and moved to Texas to live with a 12-year-old who he's now dating and fucking every night. Now,
and she looks like a deformed Cabbage Patch doll.
Just for Bering's benefit, is that hyperbole or is that not what Brett Keane has said about me?
That's exactly what he said.
So there you go.
He said he was going to fucking have you thrown in prison. He's like, Paul, you're going to prison.
Yeah, he said I was going to go to prison because I was
Brett,
fucking an underage
Hey
girl.
Brett, whatever happened to that lawyer you had, dude?
Yeah, where's the lawyer?
What happened to that lawyer? Remember how you had that lawyer and that was you were
I'm
doing
gonna sue the world.
You were gonna sue us and stuff, right? It's kind of funny how that was like a big thing you were doing, and then it just kind of vanished, and it hasn't been mentioned since.
Nope. Like everything else he does.
I'm assuming we're gonna be served those papers real soon.
Nope.
Any day now.
What a clown.
We're reminding everyone, oh shit, it went up since the last time. Sweet. Okay, so the Wheel of Torture prize fund continues to rise. Bering, have you heard about the Wheel of Torture?
Oh, I haven't. No, explain it. What's the Wheel of Torture?
So on November 21st, we're going to have Drunken Peasants episode 300.
Yep.
And we're going to have a game show that we're going to play here called the Wheel of Torture. And basically, we're going to have 3 contestants. It's going to be Paul Zigo and Pimp Monk and Mr. Repsion, all 3 here. And basically, we're going to have a series of trivia questions, and they can buzz in to win the point value of the question. Yeah. And if they get the question wrong, the Wheel of Torture will be spinned, and then our dominatrix will torture them
What sort of shit have you got on the Wheel of Torture? Can you release any of that, or is that confidential?
I mean, it's gonna be like
there's gonna be one wheel.
There could be
gonna
like
be their punishment.
It could be something like 10, like 5 or 10 whacks with the paddle or something like that, or maybe they got to put on the nipple clamps. I don't know, whatever.
Oh, so it's all dominatrix shit though. Like you got a dominatrix there to
yeah. It's all like S&M related, but like we're gonna try to keep it like soft R kind of rating, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
and hopefully YouTube don't shut us down. Whatever.
Whoever wins that insane combination of things wins the amount of money that's on the screen and climbing.
And it's rising. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm gonna win the money, and the other two guys are gonna be disappointed, and they're gonna have really sore asses.
There's two ways to lose. Either you don't get enough points, or you give up because the pain is unbearable.
Yeah, if you tap
If
out
someone gives
at
up,
any
I think they have
point-
to go to like a corner and wear like a dunce cap. Or something.
maybe whatever. You know what? Not winning that much money is enough humiliation.
No, they need extra humiliation.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a very mean show.
It's not going to be me, so I don't care what you do to the losers that quit, because that
Will
ain't
there
going
be
to
standing?
Didn't you have a prediction about?
I don't know.
Who's gonna tap? If someone taps out, who's gonna tap out, Paul?
Repsian first.
Damn.
I think so.
Yeah, Daniel crumbles first, and then if anybody crumble, I don't think me and Pembug are going to crumble. Is basically what I'm saying.
Oh shit.
But I think if anybody taps out, it's Repsian. I think Pembug's going to take the pain. So I think if I had to make a scenario in my mind right now, Repsian taps out due to the pain, and I beat the shit out of Pembug due to my superior trivia skills, and I win the money. That's where I'm at. That's what I think is going to happen. Maybe Repsian stays in it, but then I beat his ass at trivia too.
Oh look, Bunyip, he donated $20.
Boy.
Cool.
Bunyip the cunt.
The fucking cunt, but I don't really like cunts.
Cook Paul like the fat boar he is.
Wow. $10.
Yep.
So TJ likes that comment too. TJ's like, roast Paul.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
So when's this going? When's the what was it called? The punishment show or something?
The Wheel of Torture.
Wheel of Torture.
It's on November 21st.
What did we come up with earlier that we said we wish we could change it to?
Oh,
misfortune.
The Wheel of Misfortune.
I feel like
Wheel of Misfortune. Yay! Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It's tempting. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I'll have to look up if anyone's done that before. Or if
Wheel
there's
of
any
Misfortune.
copyright on it.
Oh yeah, we're too high to think that like maybe somebody had that idea before us.
Or like maybe it might be too similar to Wheel of Fortune to the point where they might like.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, because normally Vanna beats the shit out of anyone when they want to buy a vowel.
It's like, oh man, you're besmirching Wheel of Fortune's fine, family-friendly name with this horrible show.
Family friendly.
I just say we do it. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
All right, so maybe it's Wheel of Misfortune then.
Maybe.
But whatever. It's the show is the same regardless of what the fuck it's called.
That was a Ben original, by the way. I want to give credit where it's due. That Ben did the Wheel of Misfortune.
So was Space Race.
Yeah, the name for Space Race, that was Ben. He was like, you know what we should do with this crazy, insane thing? We should call it Space Race. And everybody went, That's Ben, though.
Because that was a eureka moment.
Yeah, it really was, because then it became a thing to me. It was just like high rambling.
Should we talk about Space Race? Cause
I don't know. I feel like we shouldn't reveal too... I feel like we're kind of already doing it, and we shouldn't give them too much, because it's not even really there yet. You know what I mean?
It's way
like, we
too
mention
early.
it every once in a
Way too
while.
early.
We say, like, Space Race or Mestizo.
People are very speculative about what it is. So
They really are, and I like that.
I think just keep mentioning that it's a concept that
Because it really
exists,
isn't
and eventually
anything
they'll be like
yet.
so fucking curious.
Yeah, unless it
that
gets fleshed out further.
when it comes out, they'll fucking be like, whoa.
But I like hearing what people think. What are the Caucasioids? Because they've said that once. What are the Mestizo? What's Space Race?
Mestizo.
I like leaving it there for a little while longer, but if you guys want to talk about it, go ahead.
I think we can end the show, actually, if you guys want.
But I like chilling with Baron. Can you come over here and just smoke with us for a little while longer?
Yeah,
Chill.
definitely. I'll jump on a plane. I'll see you in 6 weeks.
No, Bering, do you want to say anything about your channel? Tell people where they can find what you're doing and kind of wrap up being here.
Oh, not really. You go to my channel and just go to my channel. That's it.
Rock on, dude.
Go to Bering's channel.
Fuck yeah.
Go to his channel. Go to his channel, and then go to his fucking channel some more.
Exactly.
Go there
exactly.
and do the things that you do at channels. You
Oh,
fucking
will.
piss ants. You went to
I'll
Brett
send you- I'll
Keen's
send you
channel.
guys
We
some
sent you
albums,
there. You know, we get better guests if you guys go subscribe to the guests and kiss their asses. Just think about that. It helps you in the long run. If you fucking guys give like GP guests big subscriber surges.
Say GP?
You know. Whatever, Scotty. My fucking mouth is so dry.
Have you guys GP? He's got that. Oh God, that's so horrible. That dry mouth. It's like you can't even talk. He's like, well, so yeah, I think about GP again.
My fucking tongue.
Oh God.
Is like a desert,
guys, space race.
Hey, everybody, wait. What is space race?
What is it, Paul?
I don't know, TJ.
What is it, Paul? Is it Anderson Cooper, Paul?
I've heard people whisper.
Is it Anderson Cooper?
TJ, I've heard people whispering a word.
No,
What do you get when a Caucasioid interbreeds with a Mongoloid?
The word that I've heard people whisper is mestizo. Mestizo. I don't know what it means, but what is space race? Tune in to the Drunken Peasants next time to find out. Probably not.
Yeah, good night, motherfucker.
Good night. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you, Bering. Good night. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Thank you, Barry.